Yes, good morning, children. So, today we are going to continue with the chapter Weather and Climate. Yes, in the last chapter, the last period, we have studied what is weather. Yes, short lived atmospheric condition prevailing at a place and a given time is called weather. Now, you all have learned about what is climate. Yes, the average condition of a place observed over a long period of time is called that climate of that region. We have also studied about the different temperature, different weather in a different place at the same time and different and on the same day. Yes, so today we are going to proceed further with elements of weather. Elements of weather. Now, first one is temperature. Now we are going to see what is temperature. The earth's surface gets heat from the sun. As a result, the surface gets heated up. As we move upwards, upwards from the sea level, the temperature of the air decreases. The temperature also goes on decreasing from the equator towards both the poles. Yes, children, see, this is the take an example, it's a sun. Yes, the rays directly falls on the surface. The surface gets heated up first. This surface, yes, a land. Yes, it gets uh, heated first. Then, as we go up, the temperature decreases. Over here, the temperature is very high. It has a the temperature is very high, and uh, as we go upwards from the surface, the temperature decreases. So, therefore, as we move upwards from the sea level, the temperature of air decreases as we move upwards. Yes, the temperature also goes on decreasing from the equator towards both the poles. Towards both the poles also. Yes, this is an equator. Yes, you get. Yes, we get these part get the direct sunlight. Yes, direct sunlight it gets these part, only these part gets. As you go further towards the north pole and south pole, towards here and here, the temperature decreases. Yes? Yes. Now, second one, air pressure. Air pressure. Yes, air has weight. How do you know air has weight? Yes? If we blow a balloon, yes, we feel air in it. The balloon, what happens? It will not fly up. It will fall down. This shows that that air has weight, and so the balloon has come down. As a result, it creates pressure. It creates pressure and it comes down, isn't it? It is called as the air pressure. The lowermost layer of the air gets subjected to the pressure of the upper layer. Hence, the density of the lower layer of the air increases. There is greater air pressure near the surface of the earth. Here, see over there. See this part of the earth. This part. First layer. Yes. So the density of the lower layer of air increases as you get the heat. Yes, as you get the heat, this first layer gets heated up first. Yes, as you go up further, up, the temperature it slowly gets less. Yes, decreases. It decreases up, and we feel cold over here in this region. Yes. Then there is a greater air pressure near the surface of the earth, and it decreases with increasing height. This is vertical air. This is vertical air pressure. These changes also occur in horizontal manner. The air pressure is in vertical form. Yes, it is in vertical form. And horizontal also. Yes. This gives rise to the wind. Now, because of this, it gives rise to the wind. Now, we go to the next wind. Wind starts moving from high pressure to low pressure area in a horizontal direction. Now the air starts moving from the high pressure, this over here down. Yes, the air moving from the high pressure towards the low pressure. This is called as the pressure areas in a horizontal direction. This horizontal direction. Yes, it is called as this moving air is called as the wind. Wind blows from high to low pressure area, and its speeds depend on the amount of difference in air pressure. Yes, we go to the next, moisture. Okay. Moisture. Now, because of the heating of the sea water, water vapor gets mixed in the air. Yes, because of the heating of the sea water. Now, because of this, take an example. Now, this is a sea water. Yes, sea water. Take an example of this is the sea water. Yes. Now, water vapor gets mixed in the air because of the heat of the sun. Yes, this water forms into vapors, small droplets of water. Yes, and it gets mixed with the air. Yes. Now, air near the sea area having higher temperature holds a greater amount of moisture. Yes. Now, in the area where there is a higher temperature, where the sun is direct, the sun falls directly. Yes, the temperature over there. Yes, it is the sun rays falls directly on that area, and this area gets more moisture in the air, and higher temperature, due to the higher temperature it gets a greater amount of moisture. Yes, therefore the climate near the sea is humid. That's why you feel humid where there is sea. Yes. In the interior continental region, the air holds comparatively less amount of moisture. Yes, in the interior continental region where there is no sea, where there is no water, so there you feel less amount of moisture. There is less amount of moisture. Therefore, the climate in the interior continental region is dry over there. Yes. So, understood about this? Moisture. Now we'll go to precipitation. Fifth one. Precipitation. Yes. Now, at this time, what happens? Vapor in the moisture gets condenses into water droplets. Condenses means what? To change or make something. Yes. Now this water vapor, it changes, the water vapor present in the air changes into small drops of water. Yes. Or snow particles. Their showering on the earth is called as the precipitation. Yes. So rainfall, snow, hailstorms are the form of precipitation. Yes. Then we go further. Weather is described on the basis of the condition prevailing at the given time, while climate is described on the basis of condition prevailing over a long period of time. Yes, we have learned that weather is described on the basis of the condition of a given time, for a short limit time, and the climate prevails over a long period of time. Weather keeps on changing frequently. We can experience changes in weather frequently, easily. Changes in the climate takes place over a long period. These changes are not perceived so easily. It is not realized so easily, or it is not noticed so easily. Perceived means what? Perceived. Realized or noticed. Perceived means what? Realized or noticed. Yes? It is not noticed. so easily. Yes, now latitudinal position, height over sea level, nearness to the ocean, oceanic currents, etc. are the factors that influence the climate. Besides these, mountain ranges, types of lands, local winds are other factors that influence the climate of a region. Now, students, what we have studied today, we are going to revise that. Yes? Yes, elements of weather. We have said that elements of weather. The first elements of weather is temperature. Now, during this day, as we move, you have seen that the earth's surface gets heat from the sun. As a result, the surface gets heated up. This earth's surface gets heated first, and then the air close to the surface gets becoming hot and hot. Then one by one different layers gets heated up. Yes? Now, take an example of as we move upwards from the sea level, the temperature of the air decreases. Yes, therefore the climate of the Mahabaleshwar is cool. Yes, take an example of a Mahabaleshwar. Mahabaleshwar is a cool climate. Yes, why it is cool over there? Because Mahabaleshwar is located at a high altitude. Yes, high above the sea level in Sahyadri mountains. Yes. Then we go to air pressure. Yes. Second one, air pressure. We have studied that air has weight. Yes. Then as a result, it creates pressure and it is called as the air pressure. The lowermost layer of the air gets subjected to the pressure of the upper layer. Hence, the density of the lower layer of air increases. The density of the lower air increases. Yes, there is a great pressure near the surface of the earth. The lower layer of the earth also increases. Yes, we have also studied the temperature zones leads to the changes in air pressure. Yes, these changes occurs in a horizontal manner. This manner. Yes, this gives rise to the winds. Then we go to the winds. The next point, winds. Yes, winds. Now, we have studied that air starts moving from high pressure area towards the low pressure area in a horizontal direction. This moving of air is called as the wind. The speed of the wind is dependent on the amount of different in air pressure. Then we go to moisture. Because the atmospheric conditions, the atmosphere contains vapor, the air has a greater amount of vapor, and that's why it is called as the humid air. The humidity of the atmosphere is called as the atmosphere. The proportion of moisture is the atmosphere depends on the temperature. Air with higher temperature holds a greater amount of moisture. Yes, then we come to vapor. Vapor is the moisture condensed to changes into water droplets and or snow particles. Their showering on the earth is called as the precipitation. The example of it is it comes in a form of a rainfall, then snowfall, hailstorms, etc. are the forms of precipitation. Precipitation. Yes. Now the weather is described on the basis of the condition prevailing at the given time, while climate is described on the basis of the condition prevailing over a long period of time. Weather keeps on changing frequently and we can experience the changes easily. Changes in the climate takes 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 place over a long period of time. These are not perceived easily. Yes, these are not noticed easily. Then latitudinal position, height above the sea level. These are the factors that influence the climate. What are the factors that influence the climate? See, latitudinal position, height above the sea level, yes, nearness to the ocean, oceanic currents, etc. are the factors of the that influence the climate. Yes. Besides these mountain ranges, then types of climates, types of lands. Besides this, mountain ranges, types of land. Local events. Are the other factors. that influence the climate of a region. Yes. Now, which are the factors that influence the climate? Latitudinal position, high above sea level, nearness to the ocean, then oceanic currents, yes, plus mountain ranges, types of lands, local winds are all the factors that influence the climate of a region. Yes, children, so that's all for today, and we finish with the chapter. Thank you.